people are choosing to keep the cars they already own, and Mako is here to help make those cars feel brand new.
To 40% more skeletal muscle than biological limits.
The officials became part of the story. So, well, it doesn't matter. The Nuggets were down by 49 points. Oklahoma City won by 43 points. It doesn't matter.
Your bumper's seen better days. And not officiating on his back in March is here to help make those cars go away.
Off each foul line, and then it begins moving up.
Pahalgam at the end of April is why this is happening. They say this is retaliation. These strikes are retaliation.
They've done it again! They've done it again! The New York Knicks take both in Boston and a 2-0 lead heading back to the Mecca.
Yeah, organizing and sometimes, and this is wild.
Set them up on paper to get back to the playoffs this year.
And how Shoddy does this year as the head coach. How Dak fares under center. Are we going to get 2023 Dak, or are we going to get 2024 Dak?
That's discrimination. That's discrimination. That's discrimination. That's discrimination against the LBGT.
Just because I identify as one doesn't make it true, but let's go ahead and say for a moment it's true.
Let's touch base with you because I thought
But I know that there's all that media pressure. There's all that scrutiny that's going to come his way.
LeBron's house of cards eventually.
Based on allegations, he repeatedly assaulted and raped 4 of his former housekeepers. So I was the last person hired, last person out, first person home. So I lost my clouds. I could later on in the day today a high of 15. Most. Yeah, the corporation I work for has a downside.
I did feel a bit like I was swimming naked because I'm so used to kind of sending the copy in and there's somebody to come back and da-da-da-da.
Right here. I'm cashing out with Joe Sorella.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS,
Was done by National Geographic, and it was also on the news. These people are still lifting weights, still driving cars, still running, still in the Olympics.
memory voice to this day. He said, most people with that kind of fracture die instantly, or at the very least. Incredible smash up. He totaled. So what can you...
Now know and understand why.
営業で従業員が常駐しておらず、ロッカーに扉や鍵はついていなかったということです。店舗に入るには会員登録すると付与される QR コードが必要ですが、
is that there is a new generation of Solomon Islands politicians who are emerging and perhaps over time are going to marginalize.
遊ぶ金が欲しかった、やりやすい場所を選んだなどと供述しているということです。また警察は現場のジムを運営する会社に対し、
That was pre-radio.
I think the Holy Spirit had that idea.
Yeah.
And turn from their wicked ways.
Or you have teenage kids and there's just a lot of scheduling issues. I take comfort in knowing.
See, there was something in everything. Let everything.
Nightmares are built for these moments. Crossover.
Next thing you know,
anymore. It becomes, the tax system becomes a welfare system.
Nós queremos ser iguais aos outros. Oh, Dad, mercy me.
I will not be afraid. A brown-eyed girl.
You know, the bar that you have to cross before I'm going to come and intervene.
King or anybody living, they pick the fruits just beautiful.
I guess I was saying dealt with the assault that he was experiencing.
But like 52 cards went out, I'm through dealing now. 52 bars come out, now you feel them.
The altitude 1,300.
Medford Tower hours of operation are 0600 to 2100 local time. The common traffic advisory frequency and pilot control approach, runway, and taxiway lighting are available on 119.4. For additional information, contact Cascade Approach on 124.3 or Seattle Center on 127.55 or 124.85.
Rogue Valley International Medford Airport. Automated weather observation 0718 Zulu. Wind 0.
I'm like a young Marvin in his hay.
In a local bookstore.
a 50% chance of showers. Highs in the mid-60s.